AB and CD are 2-digit numbers. Multiplying AB with CD results in a 3-digit number DEF. Adding DEF to another 3-digit number GHI results in 975. Further, AB, CD, EF, GHI are distinct digits. If E is equal to 0, F is equal to 8, then what is A plus B plus C equal to? AB into CD, we got DEF plus GHI, we got 975. Here E and F values are given. E is 0, F is 8, GHI, this is 975. I should be 7 so that you get 15. So D08, GH7. Now to get 7 here, H should be 6. Now D plus G should be 9. The combinations are either 2 and 7, but 7 is already there, so you cannot have 2 here because these numbers are unique, distinct. You can have 1 and 8, but again 8 is covered here. We cannot have 1 and 8 as well. Can we have 3 and 6? 6 is covered here, so we cannot have 6 again. Can we have 4 and 5? Yes, D can be 4 or D can be 5, G can be 4 or G can be 5. 4 and 5 are 5 and 4. Now if you see, this is D08. If D is 5, the last digit would be always 0 or 5, but we have 8 here. So D cannot be 5. D should be 4. A value, B value, C value, we don't know. D is 4. E is 0, F is 8, G is 5. When D is 4, G should be 5, right? H is 6, I is 7. If any of these digits is 9, 9 plus 1 plus 2, we don't have 1 and 2 here. So this sum will be always greater than 10, but we have less than 10 here. So none of these digits will be 9. So remaining digits left 1, 2, 3. A can be 1 or A can be 2 or A can be 3. I am not worried about this. I want sum. So the sum is 6. Answer A. Consider the following statements in respect of 5 candidates P, Q, R, S and T. 2 statements are true and 1 statement is false. True statement. One of P and Q was selected for the job. Case 1, say P is selected for the job. Case 2, say Q is selected for the job. False statement. At least one of R and S was selected for the job. True statement would be none of R and S selected for the job. At least one of R and S means either R is selected for the job or S is selected for the job or both R and S selected for the job. False statement would be both are not selected for the job. R is not selected, S is not selected, both are not selected. So both are not selected, that will have both of these. So R and S are not selected for the job. When R and S are not selected for the job, out of 5 people, how can you say at least 4 were selected for the job? So we cannot say 4 are selected for the job. We cannot say S was selected for the job because S is not selected for the job. So answer is D. We cannot draw both of these conclusions. At most 2 of R, S and T were selected for the job. We know R and S are not selected for the job. T might have been selected or not. At most is given. T would have been selected or would not have been selected. Anyway, we are able to answer the question using these 2 statements. So answer is D. Let P, Q, R, S and T be 5 statements such that if P is true, then both Q and S are true. If R and S are true, then T is false. Which of the following can be concluded? Let's try to understand these statements. First, if P is true, that means both Q and S are true. They both should be true for P to be true. And when P is true, they both are true. If at least one of them is true, then P can be false. Say Q true, S false, or Q false, S true, or Q false, S false. In these cases, P will be false. When this happens, this will definitely happen, right? When this doesn't happen, that means these 3 will happen. In that case, P is false. Now, if R and S are true, R is true, S is true, in that case, T is false. If at least one of them is false, then T is going to be true. Are true SF, T true, are both false SF, T true. Same logic I applied here. Now if T is true, then at least one of P and R must be false. Where we have T true here, at least one of R and S is false. If R is false, then this statement is true. If S is false, when S is false, P is false, then also this statement is true. See, when T is true, either R is false or S is false, at least one of them is false. If R is false, this statement is true. If S is false, then P is false. This statement is true. If Q is true, then P is true. We cannot conclude this. If Q is true, P can be false as well. For P to be true, Q and S both to be true. So answer A. A cuboid of dimension 7 centimeters, 5 centimeters and 3 centimeters is painted red, green and blue color on each pair of opposite faces of dimension 7 centimeters into 5 centimeters, 5 centimeters into 3 centimeters, 7 centimeters into 3 centimeters respectively. Then the cuboid is cut and separated into various cubes of each side of length 1 cm. Which of the following statements is correct? This is a cuboid rough diagram. This is 7, this is 5, this is painted with red. Back side as well. This is 5, this is 3, this is painted with green, this side as well. This is 7, this is 3, this is painted with blue, this side as well bottom. There are exactly 15 small cubes with no paint on any face. If you remove the outer layer, inner layer cubes would be having no paint. So one cube this side, one cube this side, one cube top, one cube bottom, one cube front, one cube back. So you would be having here 2 removed, 5, here 2 removed, 3, here 2 removed, 1. So 5, 3 into 1, 15. So 15 small cubes with no paint on any face. One painted with blue, other painted with green. How many such cubes are there? Exactly 2 faces. This cube, not corner cubes, this cube. Here one such cube, here also one such cube, bottom one such cube, here also one such cube, 4 such cubes. So this is incorrect statement. One only true, answer A. The letters of the word incomprehensibilities are arranged alphabetically in reverse order. How many positions of the letter or letters will remain unchanged? Do we have A in this? No. Do we have B? Yes. B I am writing first. Do we have C? Yes. D we don't have. E we have. E. 3 E's. So I am writing E 3 times. F we don't have. G also. H we have. I we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am writing I 5 times. J, K we don't have. L we have for 1 time. M we have for 1 time. N we have for 2 times. O we have for 1 time. P we have. Q we don't have. R we have. S we have for 2 times. And then we have T. This is alphabetical order. Now reverse it. B, C, triple E, and then H, I 5 times, and then L, and then M, N, O, P, R, S, S, T. How many letters are there? 21. 5. Here also 5. Here 5. And then 5, 1, 21. Here also 5, 5, 5, 5, 1, 21. Now in these 5 letters, any letter position remain unchanged. TSS, RP. Here INCOM. No letter is matching. So ignore. Here also no letter matching. Ignore. Here we have 2 I's. Here 5 I's. So 2 letters position remain unchanged. Here you have E at last, but here you have C. So nothing unchanged. Here you have C. Here you have B. So only 2 letters. Answer C.